Let's get down to business. What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name is Seth, and we are back here with another PC patch notes video. How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic, wonderful. Let me adjust my mic here. Hope this video makes your day even better. Why are we still here? So for today, we've got a very cool, albeit a very minor patch, and we're not going to be giving anything away, even though we don't really have these PC episodes coming out that often. We're going to be giving away information, rather, so I would still very much appreciate if you would hit that like button, and thank you so much if you do. Now, let's get down to business for real this time. Join the party wave 3. That's right, we have the third wave of Pinata Invaders is coming through right now. We've already had this event come on multiple times. I am going to end up putting up a video telling you how you actually farm these bad boys. I do already have a video on it, but quite a few things have actually changed. That is to say, not that much, but enough that it's worth for me to actually make an updated video on it. So the party is at its peak. Shadow Pinata Invaders are now dropping again, and PINATAS is back with okay. Anyways, there's a new beautiful mount. Let me just go to Do Not Disturb right here and hop on over to the hub. So when you go to the hub, you're gonna see this weird freak right here who is absolutely unintentionally the most stupid NPC I've seen in the entire game. I absolutely love him. And there's gonna be a new mount for 2,000 Pinata coins. Pinata coins are going to be dropped by Pinata Invaders, so every 12 minutes while you're just kind of hanging around in an adventure world, doesn't matter which version, there's going to be invaders that are going to come down. While lots of people would argue that going to U9 is best for grinding them, because technically they can drop some U9 stuff, and also just the drops for the chance for stellar gear is up and stuff like that. For the most part, I just farm them in U5 because that's where more people can end up coming and hanging out. But the new mount is absolutely beautiful. While the Pinata itself looks kind of stupid with that weird little hat on his head and the goggles and stuff, at the least, the reason why it's so darned expensive is because it glides. Oh, I'm tickling myself with the feather. Get off now! Die, fish! Seriously, though, isn't that the most dank thing you've ever seen? It's amazing and well worth the asking price of destroying as many pinatas as you can. So when you kill the Pinata Invaders, they of course are going to end up dropping the coins, but they're also going to have a chance, I don't have any chance to drop celebratory pinatas, which you can then throw on the ground, and they're going to end up giving you pinata coins, etc. and stuff like that, right? But then also on top of that, they also added Griffon Talismans as a very, 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 and because it's the dev saying it's very rare, that it means it's what? 0.1% chance or something like that. But in Cursed Skylands, that is the air world, the air adventure world, you're going to have a very rare chance of getting Griffon Talismans as a drop. These are tradable, and it's a crafting material used to craft new Griffons at the Adventurer's Crafting Bench. So let me hop into the club world. So if we come over to the Adventurer's Crafting Bench, I'm guessing it's just in mounts. Yeah, there it is. So we've got drumsticks, just the normal old drumsticks. He's actually a mount that they had in Chaos just a long time ago. But then there's going to be Paul Esteban McClaw, which was a mount that previously was only attainable with codes. I think this was given for a fan art contest or something. I honestly don't know where the codes came from. But then there's going to be this guy right here, which is another one that was previously only attainable with codes. And then last but not least, there is a new Griffon mount, which kind of looks like a penguin, which would be hilarious and unintentionally dank with the whole Club Penguin thing going on lately. Check the internet, you'll see what I mean. The one thing that I don't really understand is the Glacial Shard price, because did the devs forget that they just had a holiday event that added 50,000 different items that actually took everybody's glacial shards? I mean, I'm doing good, but I'm a freak at the end game, right? Not every player's going to be able to afford stuff like that. So the fact that these are actually going to be tradable is pretty cool. Let's actually find out how rare they are day one. Nobody's actually got any of them, but then again, most everybody is actually farming the pinatas rather than the Griffon Talismans. It's just going to be another thing like dragon pouches, like Dragonite pouches, I mean, where you're going to casually randomly randomly find it out in the world. Maybe or maybe not. I've never found one. They've also added Stedham's Coin Collection Challenge map to the hub rotation, so that's pretty cool. You can also see that there's a party event up here, which destroy 500 pinatas, which should be pretty easy with everybody else farming them and stuff like that. The Coin Collection Challenges now require 100 coins to be at Platinum top tier and 85 coins for the second tier. Now, that kind of sucks because that means that I and Merc am gonna have to actually go through our coin collection maps. Not that it really matters, but we're gonna have to go through them to try and optimize them. And it also means that if you're playing in the hub, now this is one thing that is unfortunate that they ended up bumping this up. While I think it's perfectly fine because every time I would do the coin collection, I got good enough that I could get 120 coins on average. But the average player from all of the coin games that I've ever seen was somewhere around 80 to 90 coins just because of all the lag and stuff like that. So I don't really like the decision change on that one just because it's like the average player isn't good enough to get 100 coins, and especially when this update eventually comes to console and how laggy it is there. Jiminy Crockett. Then there's also additional updates. Fixed chaos chests sometimes not being looted in shadow towers. I want to give a shout out to my man Bubble Anchor because he actually kept talking about how that was happening with him in the shadow towers. So there you go, buddy. That means they finally ended up resolving that. Text on the dragon effigy has been updated for clarity. Let's actually take a peek at that because I do have one. Unlocks random legendary dragon you don't already unlock. Does not include dragons unlocked by souls or mastery. Okay, I mean, I guess it should have just said that in the first place. Not to mention one, look at this, the elemental dragons, those aren't included either, so they should update that text a little bit more. But then also, oddly enough, now this is really strange because the devs actually promised a million zillion years ago that they would never end up doing this, so quite a few people are actually very frustrated. The friend referral dragon, the way that you would normally get this puppy is you have to have 30 people, is it 30? I think it's 30 people have to actually refer your account while they're under Mastery 20, and then they have to get up to Mastery 20, and then you get a point on your account, right? So once you ended up getting enough, you would actually get this beautiful thing, right? And it's pretty cool, you know, they're kind of rocking this as the beta dragon on the console version, which is very lazy, but they've given it stats. Oh my goodness gracious, that's so strange. When 30 friends reach mastery rank 20. Got it, Bowser. Okay, so this thing is going to now give you 1,000 max health, 1 maximum energy, doesn't do anything, who cares, and 1 energy regen, another stat that does absolutely nothing, but you're going to end up getting 50 more magic fine, so you're gonna need this dragon in order to actually get max magic fine. And a fun fact, that dragon effigy item actually gives you, from what I've been told, this dragon effigy actually can give players the friend referral dragon. Thanks for making my job useless, devs. Like, come on, this is supposed to be a prestigious dragon, man. And especially now that it has stats, it should be that much more prestigious. You're not gonna get people to refer friends more often just because of what the changes that they ended up doing with it. It's just, like, really, it just blows my mind. Like, it's like, what, why? So they also added /replace block to the Metaforge commands, which replaces the targeted block with a block selected on your hotbar. Give those commands in Club Worlds and then I'll actually be excited. Candy Barbarian's Shaggy Yeti costume now plays its ultimate video effects properly. Okay, let's see what that actually means. I gotta wait for my ult. Ooh, Pinata time! Die, Pinatas. I also changed this guy into a weird panda bear freak. I don't know. Okay, I am rocking the chrono cubes. Like, good. Let's see what the ultimate actually looks like now. Is it actually something different? That's nothing different at all. I don't really understand how that's changed. Revise the icon for the Cobalt Carp. Let's take a look at that one. Cobalt. I guess they just made the icon look a little bit better or something like that. And also, I do want to mention, don't know if this is an issue that is going to end up getting hotfixed, folk, but that new pinata that you can actually get from the hub, he's tradable. get him while he's hot, everybody. Not only can you actually just sell it yourself for like a lot of flux, but just in general, if you don't want to sit there and grind pinatas for like 50 zillion years, this is day one, like right now, so the price is only going to end up declining unless it ends up getting hotfixed. This could have been a mistake. Maybe it's not supposed to be tradable. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But either way, it is much hype, many wow, and I actually really enjoy this pinata, and I think that the patch is worth it just because another stupid mount has actually been added to the game. This thing, the fact that it flies goes hand in hand with the log mount, the Hairy Larry llama mount. Like, it's right at home with one of the stupidest mounts added to the game, which I absolutely love, you know? I'm not being sarcastic, like it seriously is awesome. So anyways, that's already it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign on and stay epic, everybody.